Hi folks, Rowdy here. I'm up on the Beaver Mountain and we're at my daughter's condo, and this is what you see when you're on the back porch.
Hello. Guys, it's right here. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Then you walk down here. And there's a ski resort up here. Place to barbecue. These are some tall, tall trees. Quake and aspen. Pine. Go around here. That's the walk up to the street where you park. Here's some firewood over here, and there's some stacked up down on the other side, and there's a place to wash in there. And there's a hot tub somewhere around here. Don't remember where it is. These are some newer condos right there. It's quite a pretty place. I thought I was gonna get more time to video, but I'm not gonna get much content. We're headed home after we eat. There's some firewood cut down there. Hope I'm talking loud enough. Oh, you should smell my daughter's ribs. They smell really good. There's some cabins down there like we stayed in for my granddaughter's wedding last summer. I don't know if you remember that. I don't have those videos up anymore, but I called it the glass cabin. It was all glass in the front. There you can see a ski run up there. My grandson worked up here at the ski resort for 4 years. I don't know if you can see the sun through there. It's red. We've got a fire not too far away. And then one down by home also. There's the smoke in the sky. Red sun. It doesn't show up as red as I'm looking at it right now, as it does with my eyes without the camera. Talking about the United States taking out the nuclear sites in Iran, and they're on the TV. History is being made. Oh, and there's Zephyr Boy looking out the window upstairs. Hi, Zephyr. Hi, Zephyr. You pretty boy. Yes, you are. You're a pretty boy.
Was used. There are some reports that Tomahawk cruise missiles were used, that they were launched by submarines. We'll have to wait for confirmation from the president on that, and that those were launched at Natanz and at Isfahan. So the only deeply buried targets that the Israelis couldn't do was really the centrifuge halls deeply buried under this mountain in Fordo. Natanz and Isfahan were two of the other places where much of the research was going on. And so if the U.S. used these cruise missiles, which, as you remember, they fly very low to the ground, they're not penetrators, so they can go take out things that are on top of the ground, but that would have been sort of the coup de grace, to take out what the Israelis hadn't at those two major facilities in Isfahan and Natanz. But the attack on Fordo, we'll see how many B-2s, probably at least 6 weapons were dropped to take out all of those centrifuge halls underneath that mountain.
These bunker-busting bombs and how it sort of like burrows into the ground. These 30,000-pound explosive devices. Can you talk more about how that would work in this sort of situation and what it specifically needs to get to in the ground?
Oh, no, some people may say, well, wait a minute, the B-2 is a stealth bomber. It has to go in where you have very
baby Roxy.
where enemy radars will be able to see it. And so why is it being used in Iran when we know that the Israelis have taken down all of the air defense systems? That's because this hardened penetrator that can go up to 200 feet below the ground.
Bless you. And that'll end my video. Rowdy out.